Hi everyone. So yes, guys, I'm going to do my TNA Rebellion preview and predictions. So let's talk about it. We got Leon Slater fences Cedric Alexander for the X Division Championship. I'm going with Leon Slater retaining the X Division title. We'll see what happens, guys. Then we got Frankie Kazarian fences Elijah, which I got Frankie Kazarian picking up the win over Elijah, aka Elias. Then we got Nick Nemeth with Bernie Kosar, which was a quarterback of the Cleveland Browns back in the days, like really back in the old days. He's going to be by his side with Nick Nemeth facing AJ Francis in a match. And I got Nick Nemeth defeating AJ Francis. Then we got Trey Miguel versus Mustafa Ali for the TNA International title, and I think Trey Miguel is going to retain the TNA International title over Mustafa Ali, which Jason Hutch and John Schuyler and Tessa Stills is going to be side with Mustafa Ali, the Order 4. So, yes, guys, we'll see what happens with that and stuff. Then we got then we got the Elegance brand, Ash by Elegance and Heather by Elegance and M by Elegance taking on Mickey James and ODB and Taryn Terrell, which are TNA legends. And I'm going with the Elegance brand picking up the win over the TNA legends with Mickey James and ODB and Taryn Terrell in a six women's hardcore country match. Then we got Moose facing Special Elegant Zero. I'm going with Moose picking up the win over Special Agent Zero. I believe Moose is going to pick up the win over in this match. Then we got the TNA Knockouts World Championship with Ariana Grace taking on Lee Yang Lee by her side, Sia Brooks' side, and Ariana Grace has Lorenzo Stacks by her side in this match. And I got Lee Yang Lee becoming the new TNA Knockouts Women's Champion. Yes, guys, I just want her to be champion again. It was cool when she was TNA Knockouts Champion, and I believe she's going to pick up the victory over Ariana Grace. Then we got the Hardys taking off taking on the system with Bear Branson and Brian Myers. I'll repeat it again. We got the Hardys, Jeff and Matt, taking on the system with Bear Branson and Brian Myers, and I got Jeff and Matt, the Hardys, picking up the win over Bear Branson and Brian Myers, the system. Then we got Mike Santana fences Eddie Edwards, and I'm going with Mike Santana retaining the TNA World title. And yes, guys, this will be Eddie Edwards' Fear or Fire TNA World title match. Yes, guys, we'll see what happens. So, yes, guys, Eddie Edwards fences Mike Santana. And like I said again, I got Santana retaining the TNA World title, guys. And we'll be on here for a little while. And I'll repeat it again, my quick results, and then I'll let you guys go. Love y'all joining for the preview and predictions, guys. Yes, everyone, we have the Hardys taking on the Righteous in a tables match for the TNA World Tag Team titles this Thursday. We got BTE taking on Frankie Kazarian Thursday, and Taryn Terrell will be in TNA this Thursday as well, guys. And the first experience since 2017. So we'll see what happens, guys, with Taryn Terrell, and been since 2017 since her appearance. Then we have appearance of Ricky Soa as well, guys, this Thursday as well, with an appearance of Ricky Soa. So we'll see what happens with him this coming Thursday and much more as well, guys, on TNA. So watch for the lookout this Thursday for that episode. So I appreciate all the love and support as always, guys. So I'm going to give you guys the rundown again, and then I'll let you guys go. So I got Mike Santana over Eddie Edwards for the TNA World title. Then I got the Hardys, Jeff and Matt, retaining the tag team titles over the System. Then I got Li Yang Lee becoming the new TNA Knockouts Women's Champion over Ariana Grace. Then I got Moose defeating Special Agent Zero. Then I got the Elegance brand defeating the TNA Legends Mickey James and ODB and Taryn Terrell. Then I got Trey Miguel retaining the TNA International title over Mustafa Ali. Then I got Nick Nemeth defeating AJ Francis with Bernie Kosar, the Cleveland Brown legend, by Nick Nemeth's side and facing AJ Francis. And I got Nick Nemeth defeating AJ Francis. Then I got Frankie Kazarian defeating Elijah. Then I got Leon Slater defeating Cedric Alexander, guys. And those are my picks for TNA Rebellion. And that's all I got to say, guys. I appreciate all the live viewers and replay viewers. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit those notification bells as always, guys. And this is CJD 2006, and much love. And I'm going to do the AW Dynasty coming up next. Much love, guys. Much love.